Lots of people cheat in video games, and that's fine. If you need to do it, then just do it, I guess. I mean, maybe it gives your sad, pathetic life some wisp of a meaning when you win a pretend video game that doesn't matter without even earning it. That's actually the intro.
By the end of December 2017, the anti-cheat system BattleEye had banned a total of 1.5 million players from PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds since the game launched. That was pretty shocking news when it was announced, because just 1 month before that, the figure was at 700,000. So in just 1 month from November to December, the number of players banned from PUBG had doubled. Wow, how shocking. Could it get much worse? Well, yes. A few days ago, BattleEye reported that they had banned more than 1 million people from PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds in just the last month. The company tweeted, "We have banned over 1,044,000 PUBG cheaters in January alone. Unfortunately, things continue to escalate." That is exponential growth, and as BattleEye warned right there, things continue to escalate.
So what can be done about the growing tide of cheaters in this game? Well, it's difficult to hold back the cheaters when a game is this popular. There's always a certain portion of cheaters in any given game, and when there are record-breaking numbers of players, as there are in PUBG, you can expect record-breaking numbers of cheaters. With 30 million players on PC and Xbox, what can you expect? But the problems have been there since PUBG launched in early access in March, with BattleEye banning 322,000 players in the game's first 6 months. Well, in an anti-cheat update on the PUBG website a few days ago, Head of Service Management and Anti-Cheat Do-Hyun Lee said, quote, "The last thing a player wants to see is a cheater. We deeply sympathise with the inconvenience that our players are experiencing due to cheat programs, and we are doing our best to fight those who create, distribute and use cheats. Our top goal is to create an environment that facilitates smooth and unhindered enjoyment of all the aspects of PUBG." So it's clear the dev team is taking this seriously.
If they are really serious about banning cheaters, then how come Dr. Disrespect isn't banned? Because he cheated, didn't he?
Oh. Cheating means something else as well.
But except for banning cheaters in their literal millions, what else can BattleEye and PUBG Corp in general do to fight back? Well, according to Do-Hyun Lee, they have already established a dedicated team to focus on fighting cheat programs and have developed a new anti-cheat solution internally. An early version of that solution has already been live on test servers and goes live on the proper servers this week. It will block unauthorized programs and helper programs that alter the graphics or aid in gameplay in some way. As a result, some programs that are not used to gain an unfair advantage might also be blocked if they behave like cheats. But PUBG Corp said they will keep an eye on this and allow the use of harmless programs as quickly as possible. They're also going to be upgrading the in-game player reporting features, and they're developing another system internally to help them investigate reported content faster and more accurately. On top of that, they've warned that file modification of any kind might get you blocked, especially if you delete, modify or manipulate in any way the files affecting any of the game's systems and mechanics.
But maybe the biggest change is this. PUBG Corp have deactivated Steam family sharing for the game, which let account holders use their PUBG characters with other Steam accounts if they want to. In a bid to stop cheaters, PUBG Corp had to switch the feature off. Quote, "We have decided to deactivate this feature because we have identified a number of vulnerabilities that are being exploited. Please understand that we are introducing this measure to fight abuse and ensure a fair environment." And it sounds like the devs are pretty resolute in their uphill fight against cheaters. Closing off the blog post, Do-Hyun Lee said, quote, "We will continue taking firm measures against the developers, distributors and users of cheats. We promise you that we will do our best every day in our battle for a fair game environment." It is a huge uphill fight for them, that's no question, and at least they are kind of, making these big statements and updates and trying to explain exactly what they're doing. At least they're trying to address it head on and explain that they are working on it, and I guess you can't hide from it. When there's that many people playing the game, you've got to be communicating with them at the very least. Hopefully they will eventually get to an acceptable level of cheating in the game, if there is such a thing.
So PlayerUnknown himself, Brendan Green, went on the H3 podcast not so long ago and discussed a lot of things to do with cheating and the rise in cheating happening right now in PUBG. The story we covered recently with Tencent helping police capture, is that the right word?
They sound like terrorists.
Sent to justice. They helped them arrest these 120 cheaters in a game. I mean, it seems ridiculous, but there's so many people playing this game. There's so many cheaters. This is ridiculous numbers. Like I read an article today about a different game. I think it was Rainbow Six Siege, where they're reducing the number of cheaters. They've taken action against 8,500 cheaters. 8,500 versus 1.5 million.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on a completely different scale. It's completely unheard of. I've played a game before in PUBG, and the walls just weren't there, right? That wasn't me cheating. That was just the game itself. It was buggy as I mean, I could see people through walls. The house, some of the houses just weren't there. Does that count as a cheat if I kill someone through a wall? Technically, probably yes. Does it? I should. It's my moral responsibility to leave that game there and then start another one because I've got an unfair advantage. I'm going to shoot people through walls. Like, I mean, is that cheating though? Do I get arrested by Tencent and their mob? I don't know.
Probably not. I think they were
I went on a bit of a rant there, but
yeah.
I mean, the point still stands. I mean, Jake was playing on my PC directly before I played. I'm not accusing anybody.
You're not saying Jake should be arrested by the Chinese police?
I'm not saying that, but maybe.
So there you go, that's just a bit of an update of the current situation with cheating in the game PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Are you still playing the game? What do you think about the current situation? Let us know down in the comments. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it, and please do subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this every single day. There's another video right there which you can watch right now if you want, and a link to Patreon if you want to support the channel. See you next time.